I don't know if you guys can hear. I'm not playing the game right now. So you guys think, oh, he's playing right now. No, I'm not playing right now. I'm just, all right, cool. Look, I'm not gonna be answering chats or nothing because this is just my review, my experience of this game after this long 6 month. I want to say it was 6 month wait for this Unreal Engine 5. Um, update after it came out. Um, we waited a long time for this update, and I don't mind waiting, you know. And I was like, dude, release the update. I was like everybody else, and I know people were saying that a lot. And but I wanted them to release it when it was ready, when it was a finished product. I gotta take a paper hit, man, because I'm just. So let me talk about what we got with the update. Y'all should already know if you're playing it and everything. Yeah, I can go in here and show you, man. We got. You go to sorry, offline play. We got the challenges, dude. Y'all can see I beat this challenge 100%. This challenge here, this one here, dude, I couldn't even play this. And I'll tell you why I don't have anything beat on here, because I actually just stopped it. I did this one 100%, and I didn't even do this one. Because when I went to go play it, and this is something I'm going to talk on, it was glitching out. It was glitching on me. It was glitching to where, they would move, and I just never gone back to do it again. I'm waiting to do it. So we got the offline, the challenges, single player challenges, and it's nice. The first two of them were nice. That one was real glitchy. My kids played more of them. My oldest, he's really into puzzles, man. And so he was trying to beat. He pretty much beat all of them, and I watched him play them, and that's why I never went back to playing, because there was so many glitches. There was one time, spoilers if y'all want to be surprised. There's one time that Bugsy is supposed to be in a wheelchair, and he's walking around with the wheelchair around him. And there's a kill you're supposed to do, and he couldn't do it while Bugsy was glitching like that. There's another challenge he tried to do where, because people got to be in certain spots in order for you to do some of these challenges, and these people would just sit down. The counselors would just sit down and not move, and things like that. And that's what was happening to me with that one. It happened to me once, and I just stopped. I'm busy, I got things to do, and I just never got back to it. And after watching my kids play them, and I was like sitting here helping them, we're doing it together and everything, and I just couldn't believe it. It felt like a beta. Some of these challenges felt unfinished, and I understand it's a new part of the game, they put it out. But these are the positives that we got. I'm just going with the positive. What we got with this Unreal Engine update. It's supposed to be Unreal Engine 5. When the game loads up, it still says Unreal Engine 4. Now, that could just be because they didn't change the load screen. But you would think if you updated the engine of the game, you would advertise that it's now running on a new engine. You know what I mean? But maybe they just didn't feel like doing that. I don't know. I really don't understand why it still says Unreal Engine 4 on it. But everything that they promised us, everything they said we were going to get, everything on that roadmap, we got all that stuff. We got everything. All that came in. The only thing we didn't get is Uber Jason. And, I mean, look, I can customize. I wasn't going to go here and do any of this, but I can come over here and I can change out my weapons. I can do all that. If I want to weapon swap, I can weapon swap. I don't want to, because I don't want to have to redo everything. But it reset everything back to zero like it's a brand new game, because I understand it's on a new engine. Okay? And the Jasons do look a little bit crisper. you know, compared to the other ones. Just looking at them from right here, you know, and they got the Roy skin. Oh, I got him bloody now. I'm sorry, I stopped because I didn't have him bloody before. I kind of like them green and bloody. Yeah, just because that looks different. Anyways, like I said, I'm not playing it. So we got all the customizations. We got a lot of stuff done. We got dedicated servers on here. We got all that. And I will tell you one thing, one positive thing. You go to quick play, you tap it, you go into a match, you don't get kicked. You know how like you would always be playing it, get halfway through, and all of a sudden you get kicked back out? Not because the host left. The host is going to leave. That's going to kick you out. Jason quits. That's going to end the match, you know. Those things are not, that's just how the game's designed. But being booted all the time just because it lost connection to host, they don't have that problem no more. Okay, so I noticed that the matches go from beginning to end. We got the salt mines, we got the new counselor. I haven't even freaking played as her. I can't even remember her damn name. She's all the way. See, I haven't even set everybody up. It reset all my stuff to 0, and I just haven't had a chance to put it all back. I put it on Victoria Sterling. We got her with their stats and everything. I haven't changed her clothes or nothing, but I'll look at it and I'll get into that. You know, so they gave us everything, and I was happy about this, and I wish I could stay happy about it, because here's the problem I'm having with this game. Like I talked about the single player challenges when I went to go play it, and I didn't want to click back and watch that cinematic again. That's why I haven't played it. Because here's one thing: if I can make a suggestion to you, Gun Media, if you're even watching this, if you ever see this, or Ilphonics, can you make it to where I understand we could watch the cinematic one time, like the first time when you go to play it? But you got to make it to where we can skip the cinematic, because you made these challenges to where the opening cinematic for these challenges, you made it to where we have to play these challenges more than once in order to get all the check boxes, in order to get everything from the challenge. If you were to put an option for after we've completed one of the tasks, now we can skip the cinematic so we don't have to continuously watch it. That would be that'd be much appreciated. And that's not really a deal breaker. It's just more of something I would like to see, you know. And that's really a minor thing that y'all need to focus on this update. And here's the reason why I'm saying this, why that's so minor. Because we waited 6 months for this game, for this update. I want to say it was about 6 months, 5 or 6 months, give or take, maybe a couple weeks, day, whatever. So it was about 6 months. We waited. And, you know, we dealt with the game that was already glitchy, but it was still kind of playable. It was still fun to play. Except for being constantly kicked. But you solved that problem with the dedicated servers and with this update. But what you gave us, and what I've experienced, I've only played this game 3 times since the update came out online, under quick play and with friends. And you can go back and look at all 3 of my streams. Last night's stream was the worst. I was not into it. And this is the problem. We waited so long for this update, and this game is glitchier than it's ever been. And I don't want this game to be like this, Gun Media, Ilphonics. I want this game to do good. This is the reason why I'm making this. This is the reason why I'm kind of upset about this, because we waited so long, and your reasoning for us waiting so long, which I would have waited a full year if that's okay. You know what I mean? As long as you produced a finished product. But what we got with this update is a product that's not finished. It's worse than it was. Yes, it's more stable. Yes, thank you for the salt mines. But honestly, as glitchy as this game is right now, you need to be a little forgiving on them salt mines, because People may be quitting because they can't handle the glitch. I didn't quit my games last night, and I actually got bored playing last night. I mean, I just watched the stream. I could tell when I wasn't into it. Usually I got my voices, I got my things. I try to keep it going and try to make it entertaining. And I was trying to come up with stuff, but there was input lag with the buttons. There was a time when I came back as Tommy Jarvis last night, and as soon as I came back, the game was unplayable. I'm talking, I couldn't move. I'm skipping all over the map. I couldn't pick up weapons. And then when it finally got to where I could control Tommy, have more control over him, we went to go kill Jason, because the mask was knocked off and everything. And I was walking across a bridge, I believe it was on Packenag. You can see it, it's on my last stream. I'm walking across the bridge, and all of a sudden I start floating in the air. Like, for no reason. I'm floating in the air, and instead of walking towards Jason, I'm now floating backwards away from Jason. Okay? Now, underneath us on this bridge is a guy that was playing Chad. I'd helped him get the boat together. That's how I died. Because I need to escape as a passenger. I'm trying to get that perk. But he was going under the bridge, the person playing Chad, and the boat had stopped. Jason didn't knock him out of the boat or nothing. It had just stopped, and it had thrown him under the map. He was under the map. You can see where he was standing with leaves all around him and trees and everything. And he's there. And then all of a sudden, boom, he shoots up, and he's standing there. Jason can't kill him because he's all red when he gets in the water. You know, he's a little red dot. And, you know, there's nothing physical for Jason to do. So all he did is sit there and do emotes until the game ended. Now, right at that point on that bridge, when I was walking across to go get, to kill Jason, I mean, she had already hit him, and I got kind of upset. I was trying to bring her over here to me, but I didn't realize that she couldn't make it back to me. She got, the girl with the sweater, had the sweater, was on the other side of the bridge, and she couldn't get to me, and I couldn't get to her, because when she would come to me, she'd lift up in the air and go floating back to Jason. Jason made it over towards us. He floated up in the air. This was a glitch spot that I've never seen before. And then after it happened, the game was so unplayable. I stood there. I didn't know where I was, because all of a sudden the map was just like, I just watched the stream. What I saw on the stream was different than what I saw on my TV, which was weird. Okay? What I saw on my TV was I was standing there, and all of a sudden I go in that spot of the map where the Chad was. And I'm there. And then Jason kills me in the water. How I got down to the water, I now saw it because I looked at the stream. My dude just walked out and walked down into the water. I probably did that because I was trying to move every button on my controller. I was trying to get out of this glitch. You know, I was trying to move, do something. Maybe I should have just stood there. Maybe, but he still would have killed me. You know, I don't know. I don't know. That shouldn't have never happened with this update. I've been in the car. I've seen the car. Jason is standing at the end of the road. You know, like where you got the T intersection? And I can't remember which map it was on. It's in my stream too. I'm going to make a compilation of all these. It's going to take time because I don't have my capture card. Like I said, I got to draw this all off the deal and edit it down. But I'm going to make a capture of all these glitches I've seen so far since the update has come out, which shouldn't be there. These are brand new glitches, and they are on top of the already existing glitches. They didn't fix the glitches that were happening before. Okay? We now have more glitches. Okay? But like I was saying with the car's driving straight. Jason's in the road way down at the other end. Boom, the car gets hit, like Jason hit it. And everybody was like, what the fuck? You know, what's going on? And then the car couldn't move forward or backwards or anything, and Jason couldn't stop the car. As a matter of fact, they could get it started, and he could come over there and hit it, but he couldn't get in front of it. He couldn't hit it in front of it. He had to walk, like, further back, turn around, and then it would show the animation like he's smashing the car, like he would be there on the car hitting the hood, and then when the animation was done, he'd be back at the at the little intersection of the road, miles down the road, and the car would still be there, and they couldn't move. Tommy Jarvis came over, tried to get in the car. Tommy was walking through the car, like the car wasn't there. You know, I seen it one time where I got my head chopped off, and the blood that's supposed to be squirting out looked like a rainbow. It was rainbow and glitter and all kinds of weird stuff. There's been times where Jason will grab by a tree or far away from you, and he's got you. That's already been there, you know. So now you're dealing with the. So I was like, okay, those are glitches that have already been there, where Jason can like grab you without, you know, you being there. But then there's other times where I've seen counselors hit Jason with weapons. I've hit Jason's with baseball bats. Right, boom, it should stun him, but he doesn't get stunned. He only gets stunned when he's picking somebody up. Then he gets stunned. So there's new glitches in this game. There's a lot more. Like I said, I got to go through them, but those are things that I noticed. Input lag. And what I'm talking about is like it's not registering when you're pushing X to open doors or doing things like that. It's just a new set of glitches, man. And you know, you'll start a game off and you're bouncing all over the place, and you're like, "What? How is this happening?" You know, and it's not just you. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's bouncing around. I've seen the game end before. You know how Jason walks to his cabin and goes talk to his mom? He's skipping while he's going in there. And everybody's like, what? I was like, you know, I was like, am I the only one seeing this? No, everybody in the lobby's seeing this too. And then, you know, then everybody backs out and quits and then joins, you know, because we don't want to quit early. We don't want to go to the salt mine. So we're putting up with these glitches. But I can't keep doing this, man. I'm happy that Gun Media is still supporting this game. I'm happy that Gun Media updated it to Unreal Engine 5. They said that's going to fix the majority of the problems, but it seems like it's caused dedicated servers and this update has caused more problems. There are more issues with this game. There are new glitches. The single player challenges have glitches. Past the first two, and those are the first two maps that they showed on the Twitch stream, by the way. Okay? Those didn't have glitches in there, you know, except for the characters bound. Dude, and that's another thing. Now Jason kills somebody and everybody flies in the air. You know, they used to like bounce. No, they take off. They go to heaven. They pew, like a rocket. They're gone. You know? It's worse than it was before. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, like I said, I've only played it 3 times since the update came out. So the update came out Thursday. This is Tuesday. Okay? I didn't play it the Thursday the update came out because I had family problems. Family issue I needed to take care of. On Friday I had to get up early in the morning, and I only have time to play this at night. And I got a little bit of time right now, so I'm recording this. But I played it that Friday, Saturday. I didn't even feel like playing this game Sunday. The Friday and Saturday, the glitches I had in all those matches, I wanted to, but my son was doing the single player. That's when my kids were doing the single player challenges, and I let them go ahead and I was like, yeah, we'll just do this, and you know, it was on their profile, so and I noticed all the glitches there. I experienced the glitches in that third one, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till they patch this. I want this. I don't want to see this happen. Counselors aren't going where they're supposed to go. You know, the one that sticks out in my mind besides that wheelchair one I saw was, you know, and that one right there, particular one right there, AJ is just running around the house. She's running around in circles inside the house with that little, you know, the doors closed, and she never comes out, and she never saw me. I never, you know, I just ended up quitting. I was like, she's not coming out. I don't want to do this. As soon as she saw me, it's because I eventually went in there. But I could see her in there. She's just running around in a circle, you know. And I was like, what? And then when I watched my son play, that's not what she did. She did what she was supposed to do. But there was other times you would see glitches. And in the offline, There's so many terrible glitches in this game that just should not be there. It's worse. When I came back as Tommy last night, and the way I couldn't control him, and there was even times when I was playing it during the week, and I didn't mention it in the stream. I did on my last one last night, but there's times I've noticed that, like, there's input lag. You're pushing up on the controller, and you start skipping. You start skipping around, and there's other glitches. Like I said, I'm gonna make a montage. It's just gonna take me a while to put that together. But it shouldn't be like that. And this is my thoughts, and this is how I feel about it. And in no way, shape, or form am I bashing this game. I'm giving you my God to honest opinion on it. That's just the way it is. Unscripted, off the cuff. I don't write this stuff out before I come on here, obviously, because I'm just rambling along. But how is it we waited 6 months, and the excuse that Gun Media gave us for waiting for this game to come out, for the update, the Unreal Engine 5 update, the excuse they gave us was there's too many bugs and glitches. We're waiting, we're fixing all of this. We're moving everything over. We're running through to make sure that there's no bugs and glitches in it before we put it out. And we notice some, and we're patching them, and we're getting it fixed. Now, yeah, people are getting impatient. Update. I get it. But I'm not really seeing anything with this, what they gave us. Like, they could have given us these single-player challenges. Can you explain to me, offline, this isn't online, why couldn't we not have gotten these challenges beforehand? Why not just work on putting these out while other people are working on the Unreal Engine 5 thing, keep that as a surprise, hey, we updated the whole game and blah, blah, blah. But I see they wanted to put it all out at once, and I understand. I understand why they did it. I get it. We got a new counselor. We got some stuff. We didn't get Uber Jason, but I think that's going to be later on down the road. They need to fix all these glitches first before they give us Uber Jason. But this is my problem here. You told us that you were doing quality control on the update. Like you were saying, it has been upgraded to Unreal Engine 5. Now, my game still says Unreal Engine 4 when I load it. Could just be that they didn't change the load screen. It could be running off of Unreal Engine 5, and it's just still got the old logo on it. Because it looks like they made that logo for Unreal Engine 5 when it pops up at the beginning, like that old VCR type deal. So it could be they didn't want to just go through and make it again, another logo. But it still says Unreal Engine 4 all over it. So, but you updated it to Unreal Engine 5 is what you're claiming you did. As you did so, you got dedicated servers. Okay? And you didn't want the game to be buggy and glitchy. You told us that we were waiting for this update because you don't want any bugs or any glitches. Okay? What happened was you released it. It redid everything. It redid. Look at the customization. Look, let me go to all my Jasons. I've set some of them up, and I used to have all these set up. None of these guys are set up. Everything I had on here, it reset everything to 0. I said something, but you know what I mean? Like, you get the game that's all like this. Same thing with your counselors. Look, just click back. I did have everybody set up. AJ was one. AJ, I used to main as AJ. I haven't fixed her because I was like, I don't feel like going through and doing this right now. And that's just personally me. Everybody should be able to. But I mean, it's just like, so yeah, it's a brand new game. It's like you got the game new, but it's like it's brand new to the point to where it's back to being broke like it was before. dude, people are falling through the maps. Um, people are finding places to hide. It's telling me I need to end this soon, so I can get ready for work. Uh, but anyways, I'm just disappointed. Really, really, really disappointed in this update. Really disappointed in this update. I'm glad I got the single player challenges and everything they gave us. I'm glad we finally got it. But what we got was a broken version of what they promised. And what I mean by that is, y'all said you're working on quality control. You said you're not going to put it out until this is done. I was patient. I waited. I was chill with it. I was hoping every day to hear for the update, but I knew, and I would be cool. I'd be cool with it, I kept saying, y'all need to fix it. Y'all are working on it, And when you put it out, we're like, cool, here's a finished product that they've already quality controlled and made sure no glitches are in it. And I can't even play the damn game because there's more glitches in it than there were before. That's very frustrating and disappointing. That's not a good way to get people to continue to play your game. I'm going to continue to play this game. This is just, I'm thinking about new players and new people coming on. They're going to be like, people are going to be experiencing all these glitches that they've never seen before simply because, they're brand new to the game. They just bought it. They heard that the new update's out. People are playing this that are lower levels with Salvini Jason because they wanted to wait until this update came out. They just stopped playing it altogether because it was so glitchy back then. Well, then I told them, they made it a lot better, but there were still glitches. Now we still have those glitches, and we have more glitches to the point to where the game's unplayable, and you can't quit because you get sent to the salt mine. See, Gun, you have to fix this. Don't think I'm bashing this game. You can look at my streams. I stream this game a lot. I like playing this game. I always come back to this game. And that's the problem. I got passion for this game, and that's why I'm being critical of it right now. You can't... I'm not going to sit here and stand up for the game when it still has these glitches. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and ignore the fact, even though I love this game, I love this franchise, I love what they've done to it, and I love the idea of this, but the execution needs to be fixed, man. I'm not so blind to say that this update's perfect. I'm so happy it's I am happy it's out, but this update's not perfect. We have more problems to deal with. I want to say it's towards my last stream last night is when I came back as Tommy. Actually, when I started streaming last night, it started glitching. There was a glitch. I was trying to jump out a window, and Jason killed me. I just let it go, because I was used to that. But that's been there. They never fixed that, And why? But now we have new glitches. Now we have new problems, and it shouldn't be like this, And I'm hoping Gun Media knows about all this, and I know that, and I'm hoping they're going to put out a patch and fix it. I understand, and probably what happened, they tried to update it to Unreal Engine 5. They had to rewrite all the code, put everything back together, got the game put up to Unreal Engine 5, and now they got dedicated servers, and now they're going to start fixing these glitches? But they told us that they weren't releasing it, and it took that long. It took 6 months to do. It took this long to do because they were going through and doing quality control and making sure there was no glitches. Now, of course, every game's got glitches. I've had glitches happen playing World War II, Call of Duty, I've had glitches playing most every other game. There's going to be a glitch in the game. It's going to happen, a bug that they didn't see, and it's going to get patched. And usually it's something that's like a little thing. Maybe you've never experienced it. It says bug fixes on your favorite game that you like to play, and you never experienced whatever bug they're talking about, but they're aware of it and they fix it. So it happens. I mean, these games are getting really complicated with the coding and everything. But here's the deal. Y'all said that this game was ready to be released. The update was ready. It's not ready. Right now, as this game stands, this is Friday the 13th, the game beta, because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. You cannot tell me that this is your finished product. You know, you're going to have to constantly be updating this. Just like H1Z1, I know I talked about it before, but it says beta on there. And the reason why they released it as a beta, because it had a lot of glitches, and every day they're patching it. Every day they're fixing new glitches with the game. You know, they're discovering what happened, what's going on, and they're patching it. This should have never happened. This game's already been out for a year. A year later, when this game was released, it was unplayable then. And through patches, it got better, where we could have fun through it and everything like that. But a year later, you update the game and make it back to where we got more glitches than we can handle. You can't even get through a match without finding something glitchy happening. It's like I said, I am being critical of this game, but I'm not doing it out of malice. I'm not doing it because I'm a hater. I'm not doing it because I'm really being a critical of this game because I love playing this game. I love Friday the 13th. I love Jason. You know, I all of this stuff. But Gun, for real, you can't expect your player base. When this game came out, do you remember Gun Media? When this game came out, after you updated the patch, and I remember it was after you updated it to where people couldn't go hide on the roof on Packanack and do some other stupid things and fall through the maps and all this other stuff that's happening. After you updated it, this game was in the top 5 most downloaded games on PlayStation Store. Okay? Do you remember that? It was viewed. It got tons of views. People like to watch people play this game. People like to play this game. You know, people were getting interested in it. People were jumping on it, checking it out and everything. And have you not noticed, Gun Media? You have got to have noticed the sharp decline this game has gotten. Because I'm scared. I'm scared for the future of this game. I'm afraid. I would hate to think they put this much effort into it just for a cash grab, you know? You don't put that much effort. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm very disappointed in this update. I'm very disappointed. It feels like, you know, the idea should have taken us one step closer to a finished product, but you really have taken several steps back. This is Friday the 13th, the game. This is still in beta form. This is a beta. You cannot say this is a finished product with a straight face. You can't say this game is finished. This is a beta. This is not... You can say it's finished, but how can you be proud of this finished product? It's broke. Your game is broke. And I'm being upset. I'm talking like this, and I'm saying this because I don't want it to be broke. I want you to do better. I want this game... I want the game that was promised. I want a finished product, free of all these stupid little glitches. And after this update, we've got some major unplayable glitches. So, like I said, I'm waiting for a patch to come out or something that says that they fixed the glitches in the single player challenges before I go and start playing them, because it's already hard to do. But that's why I say my Jason game's off. You know, there's been times I'll be Jason and then you can't hit people, you can't do things. Those are glitches we were dealing with before. Those glitches haven't changed. That happened to me again playing as Jason. I was played as Jason twice, and the damn thing glitched out, and I was just like, kill me. You can't swing, you can't, And now we have new glitches on top of this. It's just, how did you release this? How did this happen? How did you guys go, we're going to make this game better, but you ended up making it, I don't want to say you made it worse. I don't want to say that, but in a way, that's kind of right. It's not good what we're going through with this game. And here I am. I didn't even know about this game as a Kickstarter backer. I didn't know that you could back this thing on Kickstarter. I didn't know about this game until it popped up on the PlayStation Store. Okay? So I'm not going to get Savini Jason. And I've accepted that fact. But I've supported this game. I've bought everything that they've put out there. I've streamed this game. I talk about this game. I tell people about this game. You know when this game came out? When all this was going on? This time last year? Like, a couple months ago, after it popped up on the PlayStation Store and they patched that stupid update and everything, I would tell people about this and people would get excited. People were like, wow, cool, and people would want to play it. Now, when I bring this game up, I get a look from people. I'm serious. I get a look from people. I'm sorry, I'm not watching. I'm just filming this and then I'm going to take off. I get a look from people and this look in their face is like, you still play this game? You know what I mean? And I ignore it. I don't care. I like what I like. And I always tell people, you be you and you do what you want to do. I really, everybody likes certain things. And now, I can't escape it, dude. I can't escape it. This game is broken and unplayable. It's not unplayable. I mean, you can still jump in. I would like to say you can jump in a match and experience an entire match without glitches, but I haven't had that happen since this update came out. I've found new glitches. I found new things that are wrong. And it shouldn't be like that. It really, really shouldn't be like that. This game... And because Uber Jason didn't come with the release of this new update, even though we knew we should be getting Uber Jason and the Grendel map, the spaceship map, we didn't get that with this update. I'm wondering if Gun Media all along knew that this game was this broke when they released this patch. Because when you release a patch, when you release a new engine update and a new engine patch, it should be fixing things. So now I wonder if they just released it, and now they're working on getting these little patches done, and then they're going to release, as soon as people, they see a sharper decline in people playing, like a bigger drop that's already happened, then they're going to release Jason X to try to get excitement. But dude, is that going to be enough? I don't even want to play Jason X in some of this environment that's going on. Like, I want to play him, but I want this game to be fixed. I'm waiting for an update. Because as it stands right now, this game is broke. And it's sad. It's sad that it's like that. Hey, Griffin. Yeah, I'm not playing the game right now. I'm just telling this. I'm just recording this and putting this out there. This is just how I feel about this Unreal Engine update. I'm not feeling it. I didn't even feel it playing it last night, man. I really didn't. There was too many glitches, just too many. Last night was probably the worst. That's on Monday night. Yes, it was Memorial Day, but Dude, the patch came out on Thursday. And you updated the game to Unreal Engine 5 on Thursday. I played it Friday night and Saturday night and Monday night. Really hoping Gun Media fixes this ASAP. Because you just released a patch into a 3-day weekend where people are going to go back to work, kids are going to go back to school, people are going to go back to what they were doing Tuesday through Friday, and they're going to talk about how they played this game, and somebody's going to bring it up, and they're going to talk about all the glitches that they experienced, and everybody else is going to hear that there's just more glitches in the game. That's crazy. Well, I was about to get off the game anyways. My internet, by the way, I check it before I come on here all the time. It's at like 500 and down or whatever, and like 50 up with like a ping of 25. I don't know why that popped up there. I just ran a speed test, and so I'm getting on Wi-Fi. So my PlayStation's hardwired into it. Anyways, that's probably a sign I've gone on too long with this. I'm hoping to see a patch, and I'm hoping to see an update come out real soon. Hopefully this week. Hopefully before Friday. You know, because I'm not going to play this game for the rest of the week. I'm going to give it a rest, and I'm probably just, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I can't keep going back to it for this week. I can't. Every time I experience a glitch, every time I'm in a lobby and it's just unplayable, it's heartbreaking. It really is. Because I really, really like this game. I really like this franchise. And just to see it be done like this. I don't know how it is on the PC. Okay? If on the PC it's different, leave a comment. Let me know. On PC it's better. Well, PC, don't say that. PC people always say that. PC Master Race. Yeah, okay, I know your shit's better. But it's not as glitchy. On Xbox, is it as glitchy? Xbox One. PS4, I can tell you right now, it's glitchy as fuck. And it's unplayable. Like I said, even the single player challenges have glitches. I just did the first two. Those two that they showed on the Twitch stream don't have these weird glitches that the rest of them have. It's like they polished those two up, showed them on Twitch, and then got everybody hyped for it, put out the update, and I'm afraid Gun Media knew they put out a broken product. So, until this is no longer Friday the 13th, the beta, I can't get excited about playing this. This is Friday the 13th, the game beta. This is a beta version. They need to fix this. Please fix it, and I hope they do it soon. And like I said, none of this is I'm not being critical of this game because I'm hating on it and bashing it or anything. It's because I do care about this game. I do like this game. And I don't like it when a very important event happens, like upgrading the engine, Unreal Engine 5, and releasing all of this content, and you go to play it and it's glitchy as hell. I'm just hoping that they fix it. So that's how I feel about this game right now. This is how I feel about it. It's too damn glitchy. I don't even think I did my voices or anything last night when I was playing the characters. I just couldn't really get into it. Just like off the bat, it was glitching. Anyways, hope y'all have a good day. I hope Gun Media fixes this. Like I said, this is Tuesday after they put the update out. I'm gonna put the date on here. It's Tuesday the 29th. May 29th, 2018. And that means they released the update this last Thursday, which was the 24th of May. 5 days and we still are dealing with a glitchy game. It's worse than it was. So as of this right now, this is bad and glitchy. I hope it gets fixed, but we'll just see. We'll see what happens. That's my opinion. Hope you guys have a good one. And yeah, I guess that's everything. That's all I gotta say. That's how I feel about it. I feel that they need to fix this. Like I said, I don't script this stuff out. I just come on here and say it all. So please, Gun Media, Ilphonics, please. I don't know how many more. I'm starting to feel like that. I almost said something that I don't really feel right now, but I know it's coming. I don't know how many more chances I can give it. You know, it's completely broken. Well, let's just hope it gets fixed soon. So I hope you guys have a good one before this gets going on too long. And yeah, maybe 2x1. Gun Media, please fix this game. Just so disappointed. Fading out.